Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to pick up on reading our story, Help, the story of friendship. We are back in this page, so we are going to kind of reread these last couple pages so we can remember what was going on in the story. Think about the prediction that you made yesterday, because we are going to read on today and think about whether or not we were correct. So I'm going to go ahead and start on page 19 so you guys can kind of remember what was happening in the story. We are going to be making more predictions today as we continue reading. Then I'll go down, Snake said. No problem. Oh no, said Hedgehog. That's not a good idea at all. Not at all, said Squirrel. Not at all, said Rabbit. You see, Snake, Hedgehog said, Fox told Skunk and Skunk told Mouse that snakes are dangerous to mice. Mouse was trying to hide from you when he fell into the hole. But I've always been Mouse's friend, said Snake. Of course you have, said Hedgehog. So I'm going to rescue Mouse anyway, said Snake. How will you do it without scaring Mouse? Asked Hedgehog. So think about what was your prediction. We're going to read on to think if it was correct or not. Someone get a stick, asked Snake. Squirrel did it. Now tie my tail around it, said Snake. Rabbit did it. Now make sure the knot is tight. Hedgehog did it. Now watch. When Mouse saw the stick, he grabbed it. Snake began to climb the tree, and slowly Mouse came up. Okay, so is that what you thought was going to happen there? Okay, did you think that everybody was going to help get Mouse out? Or did you think that Mouse was going to see Snake right away and get scared? So decide right now if your prediction was good, like it was correct, was it pretty close, or were you kind of far off and you had a different idea about what was going to happen in this story? Next, I want you to predict how the story is going to end. Again, we kind of have a little clue over here with all the animals, but think, what's one more prediction you can make of what's going to happen in the rest of the story? How is Mouse going to feel when he realizes it was Snake who pulled him out of the hole? Is he going to get scared? Is he going to be happy? Think in your minds what's going to happen. So pause the video while you make your prediction, and when you unpause, we're going to continue reading the story. Mouse saw Snake and gasped. Then he saw the stick still tied to Snake's tail. Snake saved you, said Hedgehog. He did, said Squirrel. He rescued you, said Rabbit. Because I would never hurt you, Snake said. Mouse turned a deep shade of pink. I am very sorry, he said. Snake, Squirrel, Hedgehog, and Rabbit helped Mouse hobble home. They bandaged Mouse's foot, and he lay down to rest. Several mornings later, Hedgehog was taking his walk, and along came Mouse. He was holding a bouquet of flowers. Where are you going? Asked Hedgehog. I'm going to say thank you to Snake, said Mouse, and give him some flowers that I picked. And Snake was very pleased to have them. Okay, so think about that last prediction that you made. Were you correct? Did you already think that Mouse was going to apologize to Snake for having made him feel bad? Right? Because he kind of believed what Skunk said, that Snake was dangerous. And we saw in the story that Snake felt pretty sad that Mouse thought that, right? Mouse didn't mean to hurt Snake's feelings, but he did. So was it your prediction that Mouse would come and say he was sorry and try to become Snake's friend again? So it was great if you were correct, and if you're not, then I hope you were surprised by the end of the story. It's always fun to not quite know what's going to happen next. But as good readers, we still like to think about what might come, because sometimes we can predict correctly.